HiveMind, and I just got another issue of the LEGO Ninjago Magazine. This month's magazine is the final Ninjago Crystalized magazine, meaning next month it's going to be all about Ninjago Dragons Rising, which is very exciting to see, because yeah, Crystalized was a long time ago at this point, but we do get an Oni Garmadon minifigure with this magazine, which I gotta admit is a pretty good one. Great way to go out with the Crystalized magazines, because yeah, this guy only came in one set, so having a much cheaper way to get him is so nice to see. This magazine also weirdly comes with a LEGO Harry Potter card and stickers. I'm not sure why that is. I was going to assume that was like excess stock, but I don't think there even is a LEGO Harry Potter magazine, is there? But yeah, I have no clue what that has to do with Ninjago, but I guess we'll look at them super quick. So let me remove Garmadon and all the Harry Potter stuff so we can see the full cover. Alright, and here's the full cover with everything removed. You can see it says LEGO toy with a mighty mask and a strong katana, Garmadon. We also are getting a little bit of Dragons Rising in this magazine. It says new heroes right here, awesome new series revealed. A little bit late Ninjago magazine. I wouldn't call it a reveal at this point, but it is still going to be cool to see. We also have crystal posters and Bandit Raid, why Master Wu's T is in trouble. Little teaser for the comic where they are still in the crystallized suits. But now, before we get this over, let's take a quick look at the Harry Potter stuff. So, there's a golden Snape card. Alright, cool. And then there's like this little polybag thing, which I can open up. Let's see what's in here. I don't even know. What is happening? What is this? Okay, so we got another card of the Weasley twins, but this is their old designs, right? From pre-Harry Potter reboot. And then we had... what even is this? What am I looking at? Are these the stickers? Like, do these peel? They do peel. Okay, so these are stickers. So we got that guy. I forget his name. Alright. I have no idea what this is doing in the Ninjago magazine, or where any of this came from. We got two of... No, we didn't get two of that guy. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the deal of all that is, but yeah, I guess if you buy this magazine, in the UK at least, you get this stuff. I would have preferred, like, a Ninjago card and Ninjago stickers, but sure. Alright. Let's get to the actual magazine now. Starting at the first page, we have an advertisement for just LEGO Minecraft. Not the LEGO Minecraft magazine, just LEGO Minecraft in general. We have the table of contents right here, and then turning to the very first page. Here we have all the information about the Oni Garmadon minifigure. The ninja have been through a lot with Lloyd's dad. He has often been an enemy, seasons 1, 2, 8, and 9, sometimes an ally, season 3, 4, and 10, but lately he's been missing. Now he's back for season 16, and he's on the ninja's side. They keep referring to his mask as a helmet, and I mean, like, I know he does have a samurai helmet on behind it, but I don't think they realize that the mask is supposed to be a face, and it's not actually a mask. Here we have a little game where you have to match these pictures of Garmadon's life with the captions. That's kind of fun to travel back to, like, all the different moments of Garmadon's history. And we also have Garmadon here saying his iconic catchphrase, "Yummy pizza!" Here we have a maze that's titled, Vinny is Stressed. Cameraman Vinny is running late. To get home on time with Garmadon, he needs your help. Show him the way through the labyrinth. His flatmate is getting impatient. And yeah, this is just a maze. This is a game where they want you to build something out of LEGO bricks. That's actually very fun. They don't do that in the Ninjago magazine too often, but they do it in the Minecraft magazine, and I thought that was very cool. So I'm happy to see this magazine's pulling a page out of that book. Here we have a little game where we just have to follow these directions to find Wu's tea. Here we have a Spot the Differences game, Mighty Mistakes. And I always just like looking at the altered image. And I gotta say, this is terrifying. Oni Lloyd smiling. That does not feel right. Also, Fujidove at the top's been replaced by a seagull. Here's the coloring page that they always have, and yeah, they have definitely run out of ideas at this point, because this is literally just a blank minifigure. Normally they give you like some part of a ninja or a villain to base it off of, but this is literally just a blank, bald minifigure. Still definitely something kids can have fun with, but yeah, I don't think they were prepared to make a whole year's worth of Crystalized magazines. Then coming to the next page, we are at the comics. So as always with the comics, I'm not going to read the entire thing to you guys, but feel free to pause the video and read it for yourself, and if I notice anything especially funny or interesting, I'll stop the video and point it out to you guys. They have Samurai X Nia in her ninja mask here, which is kind of interesting. That makes me want to try that in the actual minifigure. That might look quite cool. But yeah, it actually seems like they're setting up for Dragons Rising here. Wu's talking to Lloyd about how he has nothing left to teach him, and he needs to learn how to teach himself. Now turning to the next page. Alright, so all this tea is being stolen, so the ninja are going to help protect the tea, and Lloyd's going to help train these villagers to fight against the bandits. Okay, yep, all the ninja are just training these random civilians. But then, of course, this is the break in the comics, so let's turn to the next page, and here we have a ninja vision test. This is a word search where you have to find all the ninjas' names. Then this is a game where you have to follow this exact sequence of ninja to get from the start to the goal. Now this is kind of interesting, they included this Dreams comic in the center. Now they're actually giving these out at LEGO stores right now too, but I guess they really want to hype up LEGO Dreams. I guess I should probably plug here, I did actually review all the Dream sets recently. LEGO sent them to me early for review, so if you are interested in that theme, you can go check out my reviews on the channel. But yeah, that's pretty neat, you get a bonus comic. But then after that we have the posters, so let me remove them. And the first poster is this grid of a bunch of characters from Crystalized. We have all the hero characters and a bunch of the villains. And I really like the concept behind this poster, but they ruined it. It looks super ugly because they put this weird filter over all the different renders. It just made the contrast super high and the shadows super dark. So especially the golden characters look really ugly. But then the Crystalized characters don't look great either. Like the Crystal King is blending in with the background there, there, even though he's supposed to be gunmetal gray. So yeah, I like the grid layout, I like the alternating villains and heroes, but that filter that they put over everything just ruins this poster to me. Which is a shame, because I actually really like this one in concept. Okay, but this next one's actually a lot cooler. It just has Ninjago Crystalized in the center, we got a picture of the Golden Ultra Dragon as well as the Crystal King, and then just a bunch of frames from the show all throughout. This actually looks amazing. This is one of the best posters they've done. No weird filters, no weird text. It actually feels like it's really well designed. That's a quite good one. Then coming back to the magazine, we have an advertisement for the LEGO City magazine. Then turning to the next page, we are back to the comic. Okay, so the mechanic is here, and he's actually the one robbing the tea village. I don't know why he's not in prison after Crystalized, but sure, alright. Also, this character uses the Monkey Kid hairpiece with the blue headband. That's pretty cool, I wish that hairpiece was real. Also, that character uses the Energy Nia hairpiece. That's very odd. Okay, and the villagers are successfully fighting back. Okay, and at the end of the comic, Lloyd learns there's not only one way to do things, you gotta let people do their own thing. And this is definitely setting up for him to train Aaron and Sora in Dragon's Rising. And that's the end of the comic, and I actually thought that one was pretty fun. Nothing like world-shattering, but it fits really well in the lore, and serves as like a really nice bridge between Crystalized and Dragon's Rising. But of course, although that's the end of the comic, that is not the end of the magazine, so now let's turn to the next page. And here we have You Decide, Rate the Super Bad Gang. Alright, and it's just got the full Crystal Council lined up here, information about each of them, what they do, and it wants you to rank how evil they are in the Villa meter, and also put them in order for strength, intelligence, and potential. Then turning to the next page, this is a little board game with its own rules, and I love whenever they do these. It's the kind of thing I definitely would have played as a kid, so it makes me happy to see this still being included. Then turning to the page after that, here is our one and only Dragon's Rising page. We got a lot of stuff here, so I'm going to read through it and see if there's anything like especially interesting here. Okay, yeah, nothing too crazy here that we don't already know from the show. They do mention it is all 16 realms here, which we did kind of know already, but if you want further confirmation, there it is. Yeah, the merge is all of the realms. It also mentions the merge to start new elemental masters, which if you've seen the show, yeah, we've seen that. But yeah, there's nothing else too crazy going on this page, so let's turn to the next one. And here we have an advertisement for next month's magazine, which you can see is fully Dragon's Rising themed. We have Zane on the cover, Aaron in the corner, and apparently it's coming with another Harry Potter card. I really don't need Harry Potter cards with my Ninjago magazines. If I wanted Harry Potter cards, I'd order the Harry Potter magazine. Like, I'm not gonna say no to free stuff, but I really do not care for these. But anyway, the magazine's gonna come with a Dragon's Rising Kai minifigure, which is pretty exciting. I especially like the weapon build that he comes with, but I'm really looking forward to see what they do with the comic and everything. And then this final page right here, there's actually a paper airplane that you can cut out, which is actually a great idea to include in these magazines. Because yeah, that's just like another thing that's easy for kids to put together, and you could just have a ton of fun with. Like when I was little, I had a whole paper airplane kit, so if I could have had a Ninjago themed paper airplane, I would have had so much fun with that. But yeah, I think that's about it for the actual magazine itself. I'll talk about my overall thoughts on it at the end of the video, but now let's take a look at the minifigure that it comes with. Alright, and here's the Oni Garmadon minifigure all put together, and I mean, yeah, this figure is fantastic. He was one of my favorite figures in the Crystalized wave when those sets first came out, and I am so happy that, like, about a year later, there was finally a second way to get him. The design of the actual Oni face is incredible. I love all the silver printing, and the red eyes, like, really pop out. And then he's got that really wicked smile, which looks fantastic. That, of course, all connects onto that newer samurai helmet piece. And if we remove that completely, he just has his legacy face underneath. Then he uses the legacy Skulkin armor, which actually feels very elegant and fits this figure well. And then I love the torso and leg print, just because it's so different for Garmadon. He's not super skeletal, nor does he have just like all this armor on. Or I guess he does have the armor on, but it's underneath. But I really love how he's wearing these black robes. It's very reminiscent of something that like Wu would wear, though obviously in different colors. And he's even got the symbol that Wu uses around the back. This silverish trim just looks so pretty, and the transition from the torso into the legs is fantastic. In terms of accessory, he just comes with a trans pink katana, which is very common in the Crystalized sets, so it's not like a super exciting weapon to get here. And the magazines often do have like very unique weapon builds, so it's a shame we didn't get one here. However, this figure doesn't need a unique weapon to be good, because yeah, this guy came in one $120 set, so this is a far more accessible way to get him. Obviously, it would have been nice if he came with his upper torso piece, but that's an issue with the Crystalized sets, not with this magazine. So yeah, I think this is about as good as a magazine minifigure could get, so I don't think I could be happier with him. But overall, what are my thoughts on this magazine? I honestly think this one was fantastic all around. The game seemed fun and creative, the comic was actually pretty good. The one poster was disappointing, but the other one was fantastic. As you just heard me mention, the minifigure's about as good as it could get, and if you're a LEGO Harry Potter fan, you get stickers and a card for some reason. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but ignoring that part, the rest of this is genuinely quite good. So yeah, if you live in a country where the magazine is widely available, I highly recommend you pick this one up. It's rare that I say that about a magazine. Normally I'm just like, yeah, it's a good one, or you could probably pass up on this one. But this is one where, like, if I lived in a country where these were more easily accessible, I would be buying multiples of it, just because this minifigure is so good, and the rest of the magazine is not bad by any means. But of course, those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of this magazine in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!